July 17th, 2019. This is KNN. Well, it's Wednesday. We're back in the barn, and the juniors are here. Can mean only one thing. Hello, everybody. Once again, I'm Scott Goose Kiesler.
And I'm Nick White.
And we are back for the National Nitro League Summer Classic Junior Edition tonight. Probably the most animated group out of all of them. We got 4 teams getting separated into 8 teams. First of all, House of Forest, make some noise!
Next up, we got the House of Rivers, another great team from Broad.
Let's go, House of Rivers. Next up, House of Mountains. And of course, last but not least, Nick,
we got the House of Lakes. Let's hear it for them.
That's right. We got 4 teams, now 8 teams, looking mighty out there on the floor. They're ready to do some work. No doubt. What is the name of the game tonight? It's double eliminations with 8 teams. Each team will play against one another. The people headed down to the lost bracket will get a second chance to fight for their lives and work towards the center, towards the edible trophy, brought to you by AIM Toothpaste. That's right, AIM Toothpaste. Desperate times, call for desperate paste. All here on the National Nitro League Summer Classic. I'm Scott Goose Kiesler.
And I'm Nick White.
And we will be right back with all the action. In just a moment, we're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. Please rise for the national anthem. And welcome back to the National Nitro League Summer Classic. I'm Scott Goose Kiesler.
And I'm Nick White.
And we are getting ready to start things right off. The first match, Forest 1 versus Mountains 1, out on the dance floor right now. So we're going to get Forest 1 and Mountains 1 right out on the floor. Everybody else should take their seats behind the bench. It's a very, very animated crowd, Nick. A lot to see here tonight. So we're going to go ahead and turn the lights on. Mackie, if you could turn the lights on for us. There we go. Perfect. And a very animated crew, Nick.
Quite the animated crew.
Yep.
And hopefully their gameplay will reflect this energy we're getting before the game starts.
Absolutely. How could we expect any less? So we're going to have, we have 2 teams out on the floor getting ready for rock, paper, scissors. It's going to be a 4-on-4 night primarily. We've got 8 teams. 6 of them with 4, and then 2 others with 3. But we're going to determine who's starting tonight with a best 2 or 3 rock, paper, scissors for each match that we do. Of course, the trick is to always throw rock, because rock always wins. And once again, my statement holds true. So tonight, the first match will be Forest between Mountains.
And once again, we'll see if rock truly does always win.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so to that end, Mountains has elected to be skins and will start with the possession of the ball. Yeah, they look pretty animated over there. We're going to keep the lights on for safety's sake tonight because it gets pretty dark pretty quick. Otherwise, we'll get the game started as soon as everybody's got a foot against the wall. As soon as we've got that, we know we're good to go. And we're still waiting for everybody on House of Mountains to put a foot against the wall, which we don't have yet. There he is, just there. And here comes the countdown. Our very first match of the evening, ready to begin.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And boom goes the dynamite. There's the horn, and so they're getting started. A little bit of trepidation here. They're not throwing the ball. And there they go. They finally got it. The trick is speed in this game.
And we're going to see how much passing truly
Yeah,
gets done.
passing is really the key to this game. You got to pass that ball around. And there goes one. Down goes one. Nico Brain coming out there. There goes two. We got two left now. We got Hunter Carter dodging here. Three down. Hunter Carter going to try to keep his team alive. Throw and a miss. And that's four. And that's going to be 42 seconds. It's going to be that time to beat. Good mid-range number for a junior team, I think. So 42 is the number to beat here. House of Mountains now will have to dodge for 42 seconds. Let's see if they can do it. All teams are ready, and looks like Forrest is clustered up here. They've got to get it done in 42 seconds or less. Here we go.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. And there's the ball. Good passes for starters. Down goes one. Effective passing. Two down. Long throw, just never going to be helpful. 31 seconds left. You got two left. To Hunter Carter. Three down. Oh, nope. I don't know. There goes one. We got one left with 16 seconds to go. Some confusion there. 11 seconds left, and down he goes. And 7 seconds left, just not enough time for House of Mountains.
And quite a lot of good passing coming out of the Forests.
Absolutely, Nick. Okay, so to that end, we're going to move right on to match number 2 here on the National Nitro League Summer Classic. This, of course, is going to be House of Lakes versus House... Oh, I totally lost the plot here. Oh. House of Lakes versus House of Rivers out on the floor. Gosh, that was hard for me to get processed there. So Forests wins the first round, and Mountains will go down to the loss bracket.
Of course, it's still anyone's game with that because the
Absolutely.
loss bracket.
Absolutely it is.
And it's looking like Rivers will win the rock, paper, scissors. And it would appear they chose skins and to start with the ball.
Very good. So Rivers will start with possession and skins. And as you can see over there, Gabriel Giesler, the newest member of the House of Rivers team. Size actually a disadvantage in this game, what I'm finding, and especially when we did the staff match last night. They got good and cleaned out fast. So to that end, we're set, and here comes the clock.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And boom goes the dynamite. A good throw right off the top by Joe Ackerman. Yeah, we're looking for passing in this game, not long throws. Long throws just aren't going to get it done. There's too much reaction time there. Got to pass that ball. Oh, seems to be some difficulty there. Joe Ackerman with a good throw, but just got to pass that ball around there. And they seem to be somewhat confused here. They got to get that ball and throw it and pass it. Coming on 39 seconds now. Okay, there's a throw. There goes one down. Okay, now they're starting to get the hang of it. They got to pass that ball around. Long throws just aren't going to cut it. Ball coming in. Two down. We got two left. Coming up on 1 minute. Oh, no, it's no good because it was a head hit. No, and it's a dodge. Still having trouble out there. Got to spread out and pass that ball. 1 minute, 14 seconds now. Long throw and a miss. You got to get in there and pass it. 1 minute, 25 seconds now. 3 on down. Now we need one more. Good pass. Solid. Gets it done. 1 minute, 36 seconds. Clock's still running, but we'll get it. Don't worry.
That's quite a bit of time, but it's not unheard of.
It is not unheard of. 1 minute, 36 seconds. A lot of confusion out there with that team. Okay. It's a ton of time to have to kill. Let's see if they can do it. And we're ready. Here we go. 1 minute, 36 seconds. That's a lot of running.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And boom goes the dynamite. Down goes one. Eesh. Oh, a long throw. It's never going to work. 1 minute, 29 seconds. A bounce on the floor. A throw and a miss. Another throw and a miss. Down goes two. Oh, no good. Oh, he's running with the ball. That's no good. Can't do that. Still a miss. We got two left. Oh, down goes three. $50 seconds left. And that's going to do that. Just too much time to have to knock off the clock. A valiant effort by Rivers, but just not going to be enough. And so that's going to be House of Rivers moving down to the loss bracket. We're going to move right on to our match number 3. That's going to be Forest 2 versus Mountains 2 here in the National Nitro League Summer Classic. Forest 2, Mountains 2, out on the dance floor right now. Meanwhile, while they're doing that, we're going to go ahead and update our clock, or rather update our scoreboard. Okay, so get that back out there. No. Okay, so now we have our clock reset.
And it's looking like Forest will win the rock, paper, scissors, making the decision. And it's looking like they're going to want skins and to
That's right.
dodge first.
And of course, as you know, as always, tonight's game brought to you by AIM Toothpaste. Desperate times call for desperate paste. I really screwed that one up, but that's all right. Here we are. Forest Mountains. And it looks like Mountains is going to be Skins and start with possession of the ball. They are set, and so are we. Here we go.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off right to the floor, so that's not going to be a good, helpful start. Trick is to pass that ball. Throw and a miss there. 13 seconds in. Good dodges so far. Just throwing and hitting the floor there, just not quite getting it yet. Down goes 1. 3 left. Down goes 2. 2 left. Oop. Down goes Carlos. 3. Oh, no good. And that's 4. 47 seconds.
A pretty solid time, and of course, we have seen a lot of long throws today, but as we've said before, passing is the name of the game tonight. And 4 will be the magic number.
You have to lose twice. All right, so 47 seconds. Hey, if we could stop hitting that screen, it makes it easier for us to do our job. Thank you. All right, so we are reset. 47 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Forest 2 versus Mountains 2. 47 seconds going to send one of those teams down to the loss bracket. Any predictions, Nick? Any predictions?
Nitro begins.
I think
in
both teams are looking
5,
really strong, so we'll
4,
have to see.
See where it goes.
2, 1.
And off we go. There it is. Good throws, just shooting too far, though. Oh, Carlos is running with the ball. That's no good. Can't do that. It's all right. He's still trying to work out the game a little bit. "27 seconds left. And down goes 1. Good pass by Carlos. Throws it out. We got another one coming in. Good. Got to spread out, else the passing game doesn't work. 9 seconds left. Just a long bomb, not going to do you any good. He's running with the ball, can't do that. It's no good. And that is that, just out of time before we were out of people. So that is that. House of Forest couldn't quite get it done on this one.
Yep, the Mountains proved to be quite an unconquerable summit there.
Absolutely. So House of Forest falls a little bit short, will fall down. Meanwhile, we go on to match number 4, which is going to be Lakes 2 versus Rivers 2 out on the dance floor right now. Okay, we're going to go back and reset everything. Okay. All right, so we got to fix that. Forests with a little bit of difficulty there. Oh, no, it's 2.
And that's going to be Lakes taking the rock, paper, scissors. Once again, rock proving to be the best rock, paper, scissors option. And it will also appear that the House of Lakes will be opting to go skins and start with the ball.
Okay. Well, so far each house has suffered a win and a loss. This will determine whether or not we have a full spread across the board. Let's see what happens. We're all set here, and the side's been drawn up. Looks like it's going to be House of Lakes with the ball, and off we go. You're right, you are, Nick.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. Good pass. They got to spread out in order for the passing game to work, though. Throw and a miss, and down goes 1. 14 seconds in. Still 3 in the game. Ooh, throw and a miss there. Seems to be some hesitation on the passing. You got to pass that ball around. It's not going to do him any good. Throw and a miss. Down goes 2. We got 2 left. And we're at 51 seconds. 3 down, 1 left. No good there.
Another long throw coming out for late.
Long throw. Still a long throw. Long throw's just not going to get it done here. Got to pass that ball. We're at 1 minute, 14 seconds now. Oh, long pass, just too far. Seem to be somewhat lost here. Oh, another panic throw. 1 minute, 31 seconds. And that'll be 1:33 finally. That is a very robust time to have to beat. Okay, so timer's reset. Now we've got, oh, out goes Carlos there. Can probably go for a water break. Once we get the door set and everybody's lined up. Okay, so Rivers with a lot of time on the clock here. 1 minute, 33 seconds. Here we go. Let's see if they can do it.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Ooh, down goes 1. Ooh, a throw and a miss. Another throw and a miss. Ackerman with the ball. He's running too far with it. He's got to make sure he stands still. And a long bomb doesn't help anybody. 1:16. Down goes 2. Got 2 left with just over a minute. Good dodge there. You got to pass that ball. Pass it to your teammates. There we go. Still no good. There goes 3. Got 1 left with 49 seconds. Long throw, but no good. Long throw, again, you got to resist that temptation. 39 seconds. 35, still not hit. And that's it. 29 seconds left, but Rivers gets it done.
And a lot of great dodging
in time. All right, we're going to bring that over. While we're updating our scoreboard, we are going to take a little bit of a commercial break right now. We'll be right back with more action here in the National Nitro League Summer Classic, brought to you by AIM Toothpaste. AIM Toothpaste. Desperate times call for desperate taste. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey, Kate, look. Ella lets her kids use AIM.
AIM tastes good.
Taste. That's why our kids pester us for AIM.
Hank.
AIM has fluoride to fight cavities.
I know AIM has fluoride, but I insist on proof of fluoride works.
Kate, AIM is clinically proven to reduce cavities. Here's our best proof. Because they like AIM, we think they may be brushing longer. They get great checkups with AIM.
Great checkups?
No toothpaste fights cavities better than AIM.
Our kids should take AIM against cavities.
Yes, sir. We are back with the National Nitro League Summer Classic, brought to you by AIM Toothpaste. AIM Toothpaste, desperate times call for desperate pace. I'm Scott Goose Kiesler.
And I'm Nick White.
And we are going to move on to our next match. Now, interestingly enough here, before we get to the match, Nick, each house has a team in the win bracket and a team in the loss bracket. So we're starting with loss 1, I believe, and that is going to be Mountains 1 versus Rivers 1 out on the floor right now.
Quite a rare event.
It's kind of a very, very interesting split. So Mountains 1 versus Rivers 1 out on the floor. Griff, can you leave the screen alone? Thank you so much. That'll make our lives easier. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so we are Jumbotron here is a very sensitive instrument. We spent, I think, Nick, if I understand, the cost of the Jumbotron was upwards of $50,000. Though one would not have expected to pay that much for an LCD projector and a bed sheet, but here we are. All right, so we looks like we lost one of our. Oh, look out! There it goes, and it's back. Whew, that was close. So we've got Rivers and Mountains out there right now. We're going to get ourselves set over here.
And it's looking like Mountains will start with the ball with their shirts on.
Right. Okay. Very good. We're set and we're off. One of these teams, both of these teams have suffered a loss. One of these teams will be headed home after this match. Who's it going to be? Mountains or Rivers? Let's find out.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Clock has started. Down goes 1. Oh, no good. Went off the floor. Down goes 2. Got 2 left. Bounce off the floor again. A throw and a miss. Ackerman keeping him in play. Oh, still a miss. We're now at 26 seconds. 3 down. Now it's up to Joe, and it's 4 at 31 seconds. So we're going to reset the countdown timer now, 31.
Quite a good time, especially one of the better ones we've seen tonight.
Yes, absolutely. This is Orange's shot at keeping it alive, but they got to do it in 31 seconds or less, so that means that's got to be a lot of throwing. Meanwhile, Mountains sitting kind of pretty. It's a good time to work with. Here we go. 31 seconds will tell us which of these teams is headed home.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Oh, he's running with the ball. Can't do that. Long throw, just not going to pay off. 26 seconds. I don't know where they're going with these throws. They got to spread out. It's 5 seconds left. And that's 1 down, but it's just not going to be enough.
There's not enough time to.
So the House of Rivers one is going to get themselves eliminated from the match.
As the Mountains stand tall, hoping to start their losers bracket run.
That's right. Okay, and we're there. Reset this. Okay. All right, we're set over here. And we're going to move on to the win bracket quarterfinal one, which means we're doing exactly the opposite, where we had Mountains and Rivers one. Now we're going to have Lakes and Forest one out on the floor. So that's going to be Lakes one and Forest one out on the floor right now. I got it. Yes, thank you. Rock, paper, scissors here. Trick is to always throw rock, except when they throw paper. Other than that, always throw rock. So, okay, let's see here. Forest's 1 is going to take possession of the ball, and they're going to be skins, while Lake's 1 is going to remain with their shirts on, but will be dodging. And so we look like we're set there. Some discussion of strategy. Lucas Hooper's going to close the door there, gets that done. Good. Looks like we're set. Here we go. Let's get that foot against the wall. House of Lakes, good. Excellent. Both these teams are
Nitro
undefeated
begins in
currently.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Passing is the name of the game here. Down goes 1, Henry Zaracore. Good throw, a little long. They got to spread out and pass. Down goes 2 left. Oh, uses his head, but did he block it? I don't know. Didn't call it. Okay. 2 left. Bit of a throw there. Down goes 3.
45 seconds on the
We got
clock.
1 left. And it's a dodge by Griff. And that'll do it. 57 seconds will be the time to beat. Okay. All right, so just as a public service announcement to all the campers, if I can get your attention for a second, clap once if you can hear me, clap twice if you can hear me. As a note to all the campers, I'm going to ask that once a match has started, do not attempt to enter or exit the barn through the door. Please wait until the match ends. Thank you so much. We got rock, paper, scissors. We good down there? We good there? Very good, thank you. I'm just going to reset our timer and make sure we're good to go there. Okay, so 57 seconds on the countdown. All right, and we are ready. Both teams
Nitro
undefeated, but one
begins
will be
in
defeated
5,
at least
4,
once after
3,
57 seconds.
2, 1.
Boom goes the dynamite. Long throw, doesn't get it done. Oh, throw over his head. Here comes the ball. Throw and a miss. We're down to 38 seconds. Good passing happening there. Oh, still no good. Threw it right at the floor. Didn't quite help him. Good pass by Griff. Down goes 1. Got 23 seconds left.
A long throw over their head.
Down to 14 seconds. They don't quite have it. Down goes 2. They got 2 left. 3. 1 left. 7 seconds to go. And it's just not going to matter, unfortunately. They couldn't get it done.
A very close game between the two teams.
Okay, so to that end, who was skins on that one?
Forrest Swear.
Forrest. Okay, so the Forrest managed to pull that one out.
And the Forest will be sitting pretty happy in their winner's bracket position, but it's not over for Lakes.
Absolutely not. No. And then Lakes 1 is going to make their way down to here. Okay, so move that bracket back out there, and we're going to do lost bracket preliminary 2. That means we're going to have Forest 2 versus Lakes 2 now out on the floor. That is Forest 2 and Lakes 2 now on the floor. See, one of these teams will get eliminated. Let's see which one it's going to be. Forest 2 and Lakes 2.
Of course, Forest coming out on top of Lakes in that last game, but we'll have to see if Lakes 2 can bring it back.
Definitely a different chemistry now. We're looking for the rest of the Forest team. Looks like they're getting things worked out there. Okay, looks like we're ready to go. Rock. And it looks like Forrest will win the rock, paper, scissors match. And they're going to start by dodging. Forrest will start with dodging. And it looks like Forrest will also be shirts, while Lakes is skins. So skins and possession of the ball. Okay, we got people in. Locking the doors here. Let me reset the clock. That might be a good idea. Okay, and we're set. And here we go. This is going to be an elimination match. One of these teams are headed home, but we need to get 1 foot against the wall for both teams. Lakes, Kal-El needs to get his foot against the wall.
Nitro begins in
There we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. There's the horn. Now goes 1. 8 seconds in. Good pass. Throw and a miss. Long throw, just never going to get it done. Got to spread out and pass. Throw and a miss. I don't know who he was throwing at. Good dodge by Carlos. 34 seconds left. Down goes Carlos. That's 2.
And Lakes are definitely going to want to spread out here as they are.
3 down. They got 1 left. It's going to be Hunter Carter. He's going to see how long he can keep them alive here. Oh, a long throw just again. And there we go. 55 seconds. You know, Nick, a lot of time gets run up on the board when they throw the ball straight across the barn. It just doesn't seem to get it done. It's not a good strategy, not sound.
That's definitely true. Again, passing is the name of this game.
Absolutely. Passing and getting spread out, everybody kind of clustering up just is going to hurt them in the end. So, to that end, we got 55 seconds on the clock now. Lakes now going to dodge. See that they can dodge for 55 seconds. Okay, here we go.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off, and the clock has started. Carlos throwing that ball all the way across the barn. 50 seconds left now. Throw and a miss. 40 seconds. Now 36 seconds. They haven't hit anybody out yet, and they're trying to pass that ball, and it seems like good situational awareness. There goes 1. Kal-El goes down. Throw and a miss there. 20 seconds left. A lot of time coming off the ball. Oh, no good there. 13 seconds. 10 seconds. Now goes 2. We got 2 left, but it's just not going to be enough time. And there is the clock. Okay, so to that end, looks like Lakes manages to pull it out.
Taking revenge for their fallen brethren on the winner's side of the bracket.
Absolutely. Okay, so that means Forest 2, unfortunately, will be out of this game. But that now brings up a match between Mountains 2 and Rivers 2. They're going to come out on the floor, and we're going to advance this thing. Mountains 2 versus Rivers 2. All right, Mountains 2, Rivers 2. Now, again, neither of these teams have suffered a loss yet, Mountains 2 and Rivers 2. And we're going to see how they do. And it looks like Mountains will be shirts. Rivers will be skins. And Mountains will start by dodging. Okay. So we're going to get the clock set here. Okay. All right, so we're set, and we're going to get the clock going here. Come on. There you go. 2 teams that are undefeated. One of them will head down to the loss bracket after this. Who's it going to be?
2, 1.
And there's the horn. Throwing a hit first. First one is out. That'd be Jackson Brown. A good start for Rivers, but can they capitalize on that? They got to pass that thing, make sure it gets around the room. Close in, tight shots, hard to dodge. 2 down, you got 2 left. Three down. Good long throw there. Didn't see that coming. Oh, there we go. Ball is back in. Oh, no, we got 2 balls. That's not going to work. Okay. Oh, and that's it. 46 seconds and a moment of confusion there, but we got it. .46 on the countdown clock. All right, and we're set there. 46 seconds, not a terrible time. Mountains is going to have to work pretty quickly, keep themselves in the game. We got people in now.
And they're definitely going to want to remember that passing, as we've said all night.
Passing is the thing here, isn't it? It's just, there's no substitute.
Just like AIM toothpaste.
Nitro.
That's right.
Begins in 5,
Passing. It's what makes AIM toothpaste.
3,
AIM
2,
toothpaste.
1.
Hey, Sam, Ethan, can you watch this? And down goes 1. We got 37 seconds left. Ooh, down goes 2. Got 2 left. A good throw, almost hits the camera. 25 seconds left. Jackson with a good throw. 3 down. We got 1 left. And that is that. Oh, it's no good. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. It's no good. Still going. Oh, but he gets him that time. There's just no contest. House of Mountains gets it done. Even with the confusion, House of Mountains gets to close up on it. Incredible. Now, this is not it for Rivers 2, though. And so Rivers 2 will go down here. Okay, so we're there with that. And we're going to reset. Okay. Meanwhile, we are going to take a little commercial break. We'll be right back after this as we will continue on with some of the later matches in the tournament. I'm Scott Goose Kiesler.
And I'm Nick White.
Stay with us. Hey, Nick, remember when people used to be named Blanche? Well, we're back now with the National Nitro League Summer Classic. And maybe Blanche should just mind her own business. Either way, we're moving on to the Lost Bracket quarterfinal one. That's going to involve Mountains 1 versus Lakes 2. Mountains 1 versus Lakes 2 now out on the floor. Mountains 1 and Lakes 2.
And it's looking like Lakes will win the rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, so Mountains will take possession of the ball. Lakes is going to be Skins. And we're set. We're going to get spread out here. And here comes the clock. Mountains starts with possession of the ball. Lakes will start with the dodging. Let's close the door.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Good pass is what this is about. Ooh, did you get him? Nope, no good. Down goes 1. Throw and a miss. Down goes 2. Working fast, 11 seconds in. Ooh, throw and a miss. Throw and a miss. Down goes 3. Down goes 4. Unbelievable, 23 seconds. I think that might be a new record, at least for the evening anyway.
Definitely for the evening. Quite a fast time. We'll see if Lakes can match it.
Okay, 23 seconds up on the clock. Mountains needs to dodge for 23 seconds. Let's see if they can do it. Here comes the clock again. Lakes needing to get the mojo going. It's all about the passing.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. Oh, a long throw there. Just not going to get it done. Everybody running for the ball at once. Not going to do any good. Close the door. Close the door. There you go. Oh, throw and a miss. 10 seconds left. 1 down. 5 seconds. Throw and a miss. 1 second, and it's just not going to get it done.
23 seconds is just such a hard time.
That is a lot to ask for anyone there. So, Mountains keeping alive there. Going to grab that scoreboard there.
Now it's interesting to see through the night as teams have started to give off the ball, or to dodge first when they win the rock, paper, scissors.
Right, that very much true. Moving now to our Lost Bracket quarterfinal 2. This is going to pit Lakes 1 versus Rivers 2. Lakes 1 versus Rivers 2. Going to bring them down. This is another elimination match. Lakes 1 and Rivers 2. Joe Ackerman keeping very busy tonight. Okay, looks like Gabe Giesler is being called in. Thank you very much. We'll get that fixed. Lakes versus Rivers. I had the wrong graphic. Okay, so Rivers now. Looks like Rivers will be starting with possession of the ball. Rivers with possession of the ball. And they're ready. And here comes the clock. Another elimination match, Nick. Can they do it?
That's right. Who can stay in? Who can keep their dreams alive of winning that edible trophy?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. Long throw, just ain't gonna get it done. Down goes one. Now it's about passing. Oop, grazed him, but I don't think it got him. Oop, gotta pass that ball. Oop. He's gotta pass it. Yeah, long throw. We're at 23 seconds now. Good dodge by Henry. Got to spread out. 3 down. Okay, looks like, we got 2 left. Henry just absolutely slippery there. Down goes Henry, 1 left. And it's a throw and a miss. Oh, I don't know where he's going with that ball. 50 seconds now. And that is that, 53 seconds.
Pretty standard score for the night.
Yeah. Okay, we're reset. Are they? Okay, now it's up to Rivers to dodge. "53 seconds. They got to run around a lot in order to make that happen.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Throw and a miss on Gabe Giesler by Griff. 47 seconds now. A miss by Joe Ackerman. A throw and a miss. 38 seconds. They still got all 4 in.
We're going to see a lot of long passes, or long throws once again.
32. They're throwing it against the floor. That's not going to help. Yeah, still, now we're at 24 seconds. And a dodge there. The little size probably helping him out somewhat. 16 seconds to go. And a throw and a bounce against the wall there. 11 seconds now. Still, oh, we got 1. 7 seconds. And 4. And that is the end of that. Rivers stays alive. All right, let's take a look. Some pretty even wins tonight across the board here. It's kind of interesting.
As we're going to see most of the Brock teams still in competition.
This is true. It looks like Lakes is the only one that has been eliminated tonight, house-wise. And we are now moving on to, look out. We're moving on to the women's semifinal bracket, which is going to feature Forest 1 versus Mountains 2. Forest 1 and Mountains 2 now coming out onto the floor. All right, Forest 1 and Mountains 2 now down here. We're going to get that reset.
I need to go bathroom.
Okay. This is one of these teams, actually, Nick, when they win this match, will move to the championships, while the other team will head down to the loss bracket to fill that final slot. Okay, so Skins will start with dodging. That's Forests. Mountains will start with the ball in their shirts. Okay. Looks like we're about set here. And we got the clock set. Here we go.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. We got one team that'll work their way to the championship. Down goes Nico Brain. Long pass there to Jackson Brown, but unfortunately kind of got bobbled. This is, of course, the first match. Throw and a miss by Jackson, but he's going to recover that ball fast. Oh, and a throw and a miss there. Oh, still no good. Working on 33 seconds now. Oh, hits Hunter Carter in the head. Now goes another. Okay, looks like we've got two left. One of them lost their shoe. Okay, one left now. And that is that at 54 seconds.
A lot of good dodging coming out of the House of Forest, and we'll have to see if the Mountains can match that.
Okay, 54 seconds will be the time to beat. Forest now with the ball, and the clock is set. We're moving forward.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3.
Get off the floor.
1.
And we're off. There's the horn. And a little bit of a botch pass there. 50 seconds. Down goes one. 45 seconds. Down goes two. 39 seconds. Good dodge. 33 seconds. Good dodge by Jackson. 27 seconds. 21 seconds. Good dodge by Jackson. 13 seconds. Excellent dodge by Jackson. Still 8 seconds. Still no good. 2 seconds left. It's just not going to be enough. Mountains will lock in an advancement to the championship round.
A very nice place to be, as when the loser side catches up, the losing side team will need to win twice.
Absolutely. That's a very, very comfortable spot. Undefeated. Mountains 2. Okay, so that means Forest 1. Okay, so that means now we got to move on to Mountains 1 versus Rivers 2 in the National Nitro League Summer Classic. Mountains 1 versus Rivers 2. Can Mountains secure themselves 2 slots in the championship? Who knows? Okay, there seems to be some opinions on how to win rock, paper, scissors. Let's find out what happens. Okay, so Rivers will start with possession of the ball. Mountains will dodge first. Rivers in skins, Mountains in shirts. The clock is set. And we are ready to go. We can have no more entries at this time. Please get against the wall, Hamilton. There you go. It's another elimination game.
Nitro
That's all we got
begins
left.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Long throw. Good passes. Down goes one. Lucas Hoopert's out. Oh, throws and hits the ref. Down goes Gabe Johnson. That's 2. Good movement around there. You want to spread out. 3. We got 1 left at 20 seconds in. Got to pass that ball. 25 seconds in now. And that is that. 32 seconds will be the time to beat.
Very solid time indeed.
Oh yeah, no, it's a very, it's a pretty solid time. If I were having to dodge, I'd be pretty happy with that. Clock is reset. And we got Rivers and Mountains. Mountains now with the ball. They got 32 seconds to do it. We'll see what they can do. Mountains will have to work fast if they want to stay in this tournament. If they get past the 32-second mark, they are out of it.
1.
And off we go. Down goes 1. That'll be Hamilton getting knocked out there. Good pass. Just unfortunately a miss on the throw. 23 seconds left. Down goes 2. Kind of a lucky shot there into the shoulder blade. Good dodge with 16 seconds left. Mountain's got to work fast. Down goes another. We got 10 seconds left to get that last person. And against the floor. And that is it. Unbelievable. Mountains keeps themselves alive with an unbelievable last second magic there.
A lot of good communication and passing with the Mountains today.
Absolutely. Just great determination there, no doubt. Okay. That will eliminate Rivers from the tournament, and that will bring out Forest 1 versus Mountains 1. Let's get Forest 1 and Mountains 1 on the floor. This is going to be the final match before the championship.
And of course, Forest looking to...
Forest 1 and Mountains 1. Okay, Forest 1 and Mountains 1. These guys have met before, and now they both have suffered a loss, and they're meeting again. One of them will head off to the championships, while one of them will be packing their stuff and heading home.
It's looking like Mountains will start with the ball and with their shirts.
Very good, Nick. All right, well, we're set on this end. Let's hope they're set on that end because we got to get things moving. And there's some last-minute planning going on. Hollis Nelson chatting it up. Oh, they lost the ball, but they got it back.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. Good passing for starters. Unfortunately, they just slammed it. Oh, there goes one. 2 with Nico Brain. They got 2 left. 8 seconds already in. 3 on fire. 12 seconds left. Oh, a throw and a miss. Oh, another throw and a miss. Hunter Carter working very hard to keep it going. Great dodge by Hunter. Throw and a miss again. Unbelievable. Starting racking up the time now. Unbelievable. And that finally does it at 35 seconds.
Some phenomenal
That was
dodge.
all Hunter Carter there. That was all Hunter Carter. Very well done. Countdown. We got to go 35 seconds. And a little bit of an injury there. Okay, we got a lot of people gathering around Hunter here. He looks like he's okay. He's up and moving around. Some round of applause by the crowd here. Yeah, we're going to sub in somebody for him. "35 seconds will be the time they have to beat." It's not a lot of time. Okay. Okay. All right, and we're set. If we can have people stop touching the screen, that'll make our lives a lot easier on this end. Here we go. 35 seconds, the time to beat here. One of these teams head off to the championship after 35 seconds. Other team will be going home.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. And there seems to be some confusion there, but we got it going after a moment. Mountain's doing some good dodging. 24 seconds left. Seem to be throwing the ball in the wrong direction. Down goes one. Lucas Hooper. 15 seconds. Down goes 2. They got 2 left. 3 down. Looks like he got 1 left with 5 seconds to go. And it's just not going to be enough time. House of Mountains keeps it alive.
And that'll have both teams in the championship round for House of Mountains. Quite the trip, Director's Paradise.
Absolutely incredible effort on all teams here. So, but Mountains 1 will head off to the finals to meet Mountains 2. But we're going to take a quick commercial break before we do get to that right here in the National Nitro League Summer Classic. I'm Scott Goose Kiesler. We're going to be back right after this for our championship match.
This balloon will get those kids to stop rushing or I'm a hurtful J cavity.
Hey, a balloon! Let's go! Whee!
You stop rushing, so we're going to make some cavities.
Never fear, AIM is here.
Hooray! Take that!
Remember, kids, AIM has fluoride to fight cavities.
And AIM tastes great!
Take AIM against cavities. Regular and mint flavor.
Well, and that's what used to pass for commercials in 1972. I'm not really sure I know what the Cavities' plans were once he got them in the balloon, but it doesn't much matter. We're here at the championships between House of Mountains 1 and 2 on the floor now. House of Mountains 1 has already suffered 1 loss. Mountains 2 has not lost at all. So Mountains 2 only has to win this thing once, while Mountains 1 has to win twice. If that's not confusing, I don't know what is. So we're going to move this along here. Okay, just to review that, Mountains 1 only needs to win twice, while Mountains 2 only needs to win once in order to win the whole thing. As if that couldn't be confusing enough. Okay. All right, now, okay, so we get some clarification. Which mountains is Skins? Got it? All right, so the Shirts needs to make some magic here. Let's see if they can do it. Here comes the clock right now, as the hour is getting late, as Jimi Hendrix would say. He needs to get against the wall.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. Shirt's gonna make this magic happen fast. Down goes 1, down goes 2. Boy, they're making it happen. Ooh, they had Jackson dead to rights, but they didn't throw it. 3, 1 more. Good passes. Oh, no good, didn't get him. A little bit of a floor burn there, I'm thinking. 26 seconds in now. And that's that. 34 seconds will be the time to beat.
Definitely a championship-worthy time.
Absolutely. Okay. All right, here we go. We're set. 34 seconds. Skins needs to do this. If they can do it in 34 seconds, they win the whole darn thing. If Shirts manages to keep it alive, they're going to go to a sudden death round.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not a lot of time, 34 seconds. Now we're at 30. Down goes 1. Oh, a throw and a miss. And 2 people really close to him, too. 17 seconds now. And he throw and a miss. Oh, a throw and a miss again. Unbelievable. Gabe Johnson, just a wily man. 7 seconds. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen this time around. Oh, and a throw and a miss there. And that takes us to sudden death.
Sudden death, Nitro, one of the greatest events in all sporting history.
Absolutely. So now this is a winner take all. We're going to do one more quick. Correct. Let's do that just to keep things from being too confusing. Thank you, Dan McGee. Dan McGee, who's been calling the game for, about 20 years now. Was calling in the minor leagues back in the 70s when it was still sort of an underground sport. Called the game a little bit with the XNL, the X Nitro League, and then, of course, came back this past year. We're very grateful to have him. Looks like now Mountains, okay, I got to get this right. Mountains 2, I believe, is Shirts. Nope. Mountains 1 is Shirts. Mountains 2 and Skins. One way or another, Mountains is walking home with this one. Let's see what happens. Here we go. This is for all the marbles.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And off we go. There's the horn. Down goes 1. It's fast moving. Throw and a miss there. Down goes 2. We got 2 left. Good passing. 3 down. They got 1 left with 17 seconds in. Oh, nope, no contact. And then he's out at 25 seconds. That is an incredible time. There's some good work there, good passing.
And right there, we also see a great display of communication coming out from Mountains 1, I believe.
Yes. 25 seconds now. Skins will take the ball. They got to figure out how they can do it that fast. Let's see if they can. 25 seconds. In 25 seconds, we're going to have a winner here. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Shirts now. Got to dodge for 26 seconds, or at least 25 rather.
Nitro begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. Oh, botched pass. Rough way to start out. No good. Shirts dodging. Dodging. 16 seconds now. Another miss. 13. Now 10. Throw and a miss. 7 seconds. And 4 seconds. And that is going to be it. Unbelievable work there. And a great comeback by Mountains. Mountains wins anyway. Gets both of them. And that is going to be the end of it. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up as it's getting late. I'm Scott Goose Giesler.
And I'm Nick White.
And we thank you all for tuning in. This has been a memorable evening. Congratulations to House of Mountains, both House of Mountains. We'll see you next time in the National Nitro League Summer Classic.